Already a week passed, and we are on our officially first episode of Beauty Beyond Mirror. And it's cold. How did you feel, Lumbi? It's already, I think.
Oh my gosh. It's kind of cool. It's not really like cold, you know what I mean?
Uh huh.
But it's changing. It's getting there.
It's
It's getting
getting
there. But
there.
it's nice. I love this kind of weather. Kind of
You
cold,
know,
you know.
right? Like I came from Wisconsin. I have been in winter always. But
Ugh.
in 2013, when I came to Dallas, I felt like, wow. And I decided to move here for good. Within a month, and I was here. And that's how Lumbi, the little story, how I know Lumbi. Like way back, Lumbi and I used to work together. I think the best days of our life. We used to go
Yes.
around all the downtown, and it has changed so much now.
Right.
Yes,
It's
it
really
has.
changed.
It has changed.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, we are perfectly dressed. It's a most wonderful time of the year. Thanksgiving is next week, and
Woohoo.
I think by the time you all would have seen, you would have all been past Thanksgiving. We are recording a
Yeah.
little early, but it would be a wonderful time of the year, Christmas, and you would all be getting things together, and we are going to head to a new year. So, with that said, Lumbi, while I was coming is when what I was thinking in today's episode. What our audience going to take away? I thought positivity. What do you think about it?
Right. I think positivity is good because, you know, we're at the end of the year.
Mm-hmm.
People are always looking like for something new for like the new year.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're one of those people who set like, you know, goals for the next year, for the new year, so maybe this is your time, you know, this is your episode because you're going to get to, you know, have some takeaways about staying positive and having that good outlook about the next year.
Okay, without further delay, I think we'll start the question from you. What are your things? Then I would share mine, but I would really love to hear. As a child, you would have grown up, maybe a little small story if you could just share with our viewers. And also, what do you do? You would have definitely, each and every one of us would have been in a situation where everything will be on us. We feel like, why God, why me, or why it is being unfair and all that. Do you want to share some story of in those times, how do you keep the negativity away and what do you do? And with a small story of your childhood that people can listen and then learn from there.
Right. So me, I really love being that kind of person who appreciates myself, first of all, because I have to love myself. Because if I don't love myself, I mean, who else are you going to love if you don't love yourself?
Well said.
So positivity starts with you by loving yourself first and valuing yourself and knowing that who you are is good enough. Just understand that just being good enough is good. So I like to think of it that way because growing up, I used to be that kind of child that used to be like picked upon, you know, being the last one of 11 kids. You can imagine.
Really?
For my siblings didn't really pick on me that much, but other kids in the community, we used to live in the countryside. They used to make fun of me, and that used to bother me. And my mom used to say, if you know what people say is not true about you, why do you worry? If you know.
Okay.
He says, try something else. Try this. Just, you know, don't care about it. Don't care about what people say. Just know what you said. Because what you say, even if it's inside of you, is good enough. Because it's only you and God that knows about it. And that would make you a happy person. So that actually made me be this kind of vibrant person, you know, with it kind of different from all the other people in that I embrace just about anything. I get excited over like little things. Little things are like so big for me because it brings me this positivity in me to know that, you know, I can be happy about little things and not worry about the big things because even the little things are big. So if you look at it that way, that little things are big and it makes you happy and you're staying positive and hopeful because nobody goes into anything. Like right now we're starting this podcast, right?
Uh-huh.
We're not going into this and we're going to fail. You know, it's not going to work.
Obviously,
You know,
many would say,
it's gonna
what are
work.
they doing? Setting, adding up themselves for a failure.
It's going to work. I know that for a fact. I even had a dream last night. I'm not going to even share with everybody, but I shared with you. So it's our secret.
Yes.
It's going to work.
Okay.
And we're going into this with positivity. I am
And
so positive.
and Lumbi, this is something really I wanted to ask you for a very long, long, long time. And maybe I think I'm putting you on a spot in front of the
Ooh.
camera. What I wanted to ask is like, you are doing for a cause, right? And you have been a big inspiration for everyone. You're working, you have two beautiful sons, and they're handsome boys. Now they are man, I think they're married, they're settled, and I did see him last week. But what made you run behind JB Dondoldo? What your dream of doing something big? What lady you are representing UN? You're flying to Shanghai. One day you will be in Nigeria. You're going different places. But what was the true inspiration? Where did you get that passion? Doing something, starting a business, everybody will do. I'm saying it. Me being a business person, we do business and then we try to do it as a charity. But JB Dondoldo is completely different. It is complete charity. What motivated you? Is there a little
You
story that you
know,
could share with us?
there is a story. Uh, for me, it's actually a very big story because, I quantify it that way because it's my story. For someone else, may look small, but to me, it's a big story. It started out when I had a stroke and when
You
I
had a
was
stroke?
young. Yes. I had a
Wow.
C. You didn't know that.
Yes.
I
And
had a
then
stroke when I
being
was
this
very
positive.
young and I almost died. And I was given a 50-50% chance of survival. And I survived, obviously I'm here, but it took me a long time to recover. And when I recovered from that stroke, I remember people came to see me, the community and people I didn't know, cared for me. And the fact that the community cared for me, that really resonates with me. Is because it's like people I didn't know came to see me, they came to pray for me, they came to spend time with me, along with my family. I said, there's got to be a way for me to give back. I think there's a reason why I lived. I didn't die. I think
Oh,
God just wanted me to have a better life and maybe take better care of myself. And also as a reminder that, hey, you're not the only one here. There are other people there that need you. So that's why I started JB Dondolo because
okay.
my father passed away then. And knowing very well that my father was a big humanitarian and he was very well known for his work, including my mom, by the way. I talk very little about my mom, but my mom was a big, big, big humanitarian. So both of them, were just big in the community. So knowing that they were doing those kind of things, I said, if I'm going to start something that is a non-profit, for me to really drive this and always constantly know that I will never give up, I have to put my father's name on it
Okay.
because it will serve as a constant reminder because my father never failed.
His blessings is
Yeah,
there. I think he is a proud dad.
yeah.
Guys, and if you don't know JB Dondoldo, I highly encourage to go and take a look at it. It's from nowhere. I think the hospital beds, they are struggling for water. And I'm sure we would come across many that are struggling. We do see, we do give money and we do go it, but try to give them life. Because giving money, giving food, it's just one time.
Yeah.
I think money goes drained like so fast. You think you're helping something, but make up like do a purpose like how she's doing it for that purpose, and that's a very very good thing that. And thank you for sharing that with us.
Yes.
Um, with that, I wanted to just resonate a little bit, and I wanted to share like how I do.
Yeah.
Whatever you see me today, Lumbi, I'm not who you see me today. I by growing up I don't have confidence. And I always think confidence is not something one is born with. You don't born by like being confident. It's just a
See,
skill set you needed to
I'm
develop.
actually surprised. It's like, what? I didn't know this about you.
Yes, I'm like very, very, very inferior, very complex, very shy, very being it. I don't believe in myself. And
Really?
yes, yes, you heard me right. Like, and before, I don't even love myself. I feel like I'm kind of something certain and all that. Never had confidence, but people around me, I'm glad that I'm blessed with having good people around me, my family and stuff who have started seeing good things on me. And then they say, And then the way I started processing it, so many things start bothering me. Like in world, will be so upset because would be close with a friend, and then tomorrow they would be the very big backstabber, or they would be
Yeah.
doing something, they would leave it. That's when I started knowing and started doing it different. Invest in yourself.
Yes.
Invest in positivity and ignore negativity.
Yes.
If somebody is doing it, do not try to take revenge. Do not cuss them. Do not try to like put them in a thing why you did this and all that. And it is all waste of time and energy. And you are just think you are venting out, but actually, if somebody decided not to hear anything, they will not hear whatever you do. Don't justify yourself to people who are not going to listen to you.
I like that.
What I started learning.
Don't justify yourself to people who are not going to listen to you.
Oh,
That's
thank
a
you
good
for
takeaway.
repeating. Yeah, yes.
I like
And
that.
That's what I started doing and started doing things different. The best way that you can give back is they could see your success, what you grow, what do you do it. And if you could be an inspiration, don't be a negative inspiration. And I saw what you did with the thing. And when I did start my own beauty brand line, I don't wanted to sell in another bottle, just like how I said. And I decided to give, and I did do a women mentorship fund. And when I decided to give to charity, guess what? You are the first person came in my dream. And I said, Lumbie, I know her for a decade. And she's doing it. People will do for a year and then they would let it go. But you have been holding it and then taking baby step one day at a time, 1 month at a time, 1 year at a time, and look at your journey.
Yes.
2014, I think we were behind Oscar Awards.
Yeah, I
You and
know.
we were like dressing up, and then we did that event. And today, after 10 years, 2024,
Look at us.
look at us.
Look at us.
And there is a purpose.
Yeah.
And-
Yeah. See, I really like what you've done with the skincare products. I
It's
really like what
efficacy.
you're doing and where where your focus is, and really like the alignment with the environment, the climate, and everything. I mean, it's like, who does that? Who creates a product
Ruby, that is
with the
something.
planet in mind? You know what I mean?
Yes.
Not that
It's-
many
I
people.
don't wanted it to just be a tagline
Yeah.
in it. And trust me, those are like a gold. Like the
Yeah.
natural effect things will show result, just like how you are talking about.
Yeah.
You said, Chitra, what is that? My face is glowing. You
I know.
called me and you did a video call. And it's like people, when they put it, they know the results. It's
Yes.
not that true marketing ads and all that. You have to buy it to believe it. And
Yes.
as you know, you don't even have to buy it. If you wanted a sample, when people reach out, my company do give free samples because I want them to try to get belief. And there is a purpose. Together, trust me, I think in next 10 years, we'll be somewhere and we will definitely be meeting all these audience. For sure.
We're going to be somewhere for sure in the next 10 years.
Yes. And then we
That
could
is a
truly
fact.
say,
That is a fact.
Yeah.
Because we have big plans, for next year, for the upcoming year already. Ooh, you gotta stay with us, audience. You gotta stay with us.
stay with us,
Trust me.
support, and do like and subscribe. People, even though some people do watch, I think even to click on that like button, I
Yes.
don't know why there is that much of hesitation. Don't hesitate. If it is a good content, if you don't know them or you know them, it doesn't matter. If you see something, if you like something, instead of pointing out 10 mistakes, at least point out one goodness why we are doing it. Like, share, subscribe,
Yes.
support the environment for the good cause and for us. Stay tuned.
And if you
Bye-bye.
don't like anything, please comment. All right? Thank you. Thanks, everyone.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.